Are you sabotaging your car's lifespan without even knowing it? These 13 so-called features are killing engines, destroying transmissions, and costing drivers thousands in unnecessary repairs. If you want your car to hit 700,000 miles, you need to avoid these right now. Stupid feature number 1. Auto start-stop systems. This one makes me furious. Auto start-stop technology claims to save fuel by shutting off your engine at red lights, but it's absolutely destroying your starter motor and battery. Your starter wasn't designed to fire hundreds of times per day. In normal driving, a starter might engage 10 to 15 times daily, but with auto start-stop, that number jumps to over 200. The replacement cost? $800 to $1,500 for a starter. And don't get me started on the specialized batteries these systems require. They cost 3 times more than regular batteries and last half as long. Turn this feature off immediately in your settings menu. Stupid feature number 2. Continuously variable transmissions. CVTs are the worst invention in automotive history. Car manufacturers love them because they're cheaper to build and improve fuel economy numbers on paper, but they're absolute reliability disasters. Traditional automatics with planetary gears can easily last 300,000 miles with proper maintenance. CVTs? Most start having major problems around 80,000 miles. The belt and pulley system creates constant friction and heat, leading to premature failure. Nissan, Subaru, and Honda have had massive class action lawsuits over CVT failures. If you see CVT in the specs, run! Stupid feature number 3, turbocharged small engines. Here's what they don't tell you about those efficient turbocharged engines. Yes, a 1.4-liter turbo might make the same power as a naturally aspirated 2.5, but it's working 3 times harder to do it. Turbochargers run at over 100,000 RPM and operate at temperatures exceeding 1,000 degrees. They require premium fuel, synthetic oil changes every 5,000 miles instead of 10, and the turbo itself typically needs replacement between 80 and 120,000 miles at a cost of $3,000 to $5,000. Meanwhile, that boring naturally aspirated engine will run for 300,000 miles on regular maintenance. Stupid feature number 4, direct injection engines. Only direct injection sounds high-tech, but it creates a massive problem that'll cost you thousands. Unlike port injection, which sprays fuel over the intake valves and keeps them clean, direct injection bypasses the valves entirely. This causes carbon buildup that clogs your intake valves, reducing power and fuel economy. The cleaning process requires removing the intake manifold and manually scraping carbon deposits, costing $800 to $1,500 every 60,000 miles. Engines with both port and direct injection don't have this problem, but manufacturers cheaped out on most engines. Stupid feature. Number 5, electronic parking brakes. Remember when parking brakes were simple cables you could fix for $20? Those days are gone. Electronic parking brakes use motors, sensors, and computer modules that fail constantly. When they break, you're looking at $800 to $2,000 in repairs, and you can't even move your car until it's fixed. I've seen people trapped in parking garages because their electronic parking brake malfunctioned. The worst part? These systems often engage automatically when the battery dies, essentially immobilizing your vehicle. Stick with manual parking brakes if you have the choice. Stupid feature number 6, panoramic sunroofs. Panoramic sunroofs are maintenance nightmares. They have dozens of drain tubes that clog constantly, causing water to leak into your cabin and destroying electronics. The motor systems fail regularly, often leaving the roof stuck open during rainstorms. But here's the killer. These massive glass panels add significant weight high up on the vehicle, raising the center of gravity and putting extra stress on the roof structure. In accidents, Panoramic sunroofs can shatter completely, providing zero protection. The repair costs are astronomical, often exceeding the value of older vehicles. Stupid feature. Number 7, touchscreen climate controls. This is pure stupidity. Replacing physical knobs and buttons with touchscreens might look modern, but it's a reliability disaster. Physical HVAC controls last the lifetime of the vehicle, but touchscreens fail constantly due to heat, cold, and vibration. When your climate control screen dies, you lose heating and air conditioning until you pay thousands for a replacement. Plus, using touch screens while driving is dangerous and often illegal. You can operate physical controls by feel without taking your eyes off the road, but touch screens require visual attention. Stupid feature number 8, keyless push button start. Push button start creates problems that traditional keys never had. The proximity sensors and wireless modules fail regularly, leaving you stranded with a perfectly good engine that won't start. Replacement key fobs cost $300 to $800 each, and they're easily damaged by water or drops. But here's the worst part. These systems are magnets for thieves. Criminals use signal amplifiers to steal cars in seconds, and insurance companies are starting to refuse coverage for certain keyless vehicles. Traditional keys are nearly impossible to hack and cost $5 to replace. Stupid feature. Number 9, active grille. Shutters. Car manufacturers added motorized grille shutters to improve aerodynamics and fuel economy, but they're failure-prone nightmares. These plastic mechanisms break constantly due to road debris, temperature changes, and simple wear. When they fail in the closed position, your engine overheats. When they fail open, your fuel economy suffers. The repair cost? $500 to $1,200 for what's essentially a fancy plastic flap. Worse yet, many drivers don't even know their car has this feature until it breaks and triggers warning lights. Stupid feature number 10, electrically assisted power. Steering electric power steering might be more fuel efficient than hydraulic systems, but it's far less reliable. Hydraulic power steering systems routinely last the life of the vehicle with minimal maintenance. Electric systems, the motors burn out, the sensors fail, and the control modules get corrupted. When electric power steering fails completely, you lose all assistance instantly, making the car extremely difficult to control, especially at low speeds. Hydraulic systems typically give you warning signs and rarely fail completely without notice. Stupid feature number 11, cylinder deactivation technology. Cylinder deactivation sounds brilliant, shutting off half your engine's cylinders during light load conditions to save fuel.
تكنولوجيا
In reality, it's creating engine disasters. The constant switching between 4 and 8 cylinders creates uneven wear patterns, oil consumption problems, and carbon buildup on the deactivated cylinders. GM's active fuel management system has been particularly problematic, causing lifter failures and requiring complete engine rebuilds. The fuel savings are minimal, but the repair costs are massive. Many mechanics recommend disabling this feature entirely. Stupid feature number 12, automatic transmissions with 10+ gears. More gears sounds better, but 10 and 11 speed automatics are over-engineered disasters. The complexity of these transmissions makes them incredibly expensive to repair and maintain. They require specialized fluids, have hundreds more internal components to fail, and the programming is so complex that even minor issues require complete reprogramming. Traditional 6-speed automatics are bulletproof and can be rebuilt for reasonable costs. These new transmissions often cost more to fix than the car is worth. Stupid feature number 13, Lane Keep Assist and Steering Intervention. This is the most dangerous feature on this list. Lane Keep Assist sounds like a safety feature, but it's creating accidents. The sensors get confused by construction zones, faded lane markings, and weather conditions, causing the car to jerk the steering wheel unexpectedly. I've seen multiple accidents caused by drivers fighting their own cars. These systems also make drivers complacent and less attentive. The sensors and cameras require constant calibration after any front-end work, often costing hundreds of dollars. Real safety comes from alert, engaged drivers, not unreliable computer systems. If you want your car to last 700,000 miles, avoid these features like the plague. Stick with simple, proven technology that mechanics can actually fix without bankrupting you. Which of these features surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know if you've experienced failures with any of these systems. If this video saved you from making an expensive mistake, smash that like button and subscribe for more money-saving car advice. Next week, I'm revealing the 5 engine sounds that mean your car will last forever versus the 5 sounds that mean it's about to die. You don't want to miss that one. Share this video with anyone shopping for a new car because they need to see this before they sign on the dotted line. I'll see you in the next one.